Big ideas converge every day at Rutgers University-New Brunswick. They're born in our laboratories, researched in the workplace, and actualized on campus. Exploring big ideas is fundamental to the culture of Rutgers. It's part of what's made us a national research powerhouse and why former President Barack Obama called our history a mirror of the evolution of America. One place that mirror is being reflected today is at the School of Engineering, where the idea illuminated by this spark may one day transform the way we drive.
Last summer, we made a seminal discovery in our laboratory. So we're researching graphene because it's the strongest material that we know of. It's 100 times stronger than steel.
Why people are interested in it is because metals are very heavy by their nature, they're very dense. If we can perhaps replace some of the metal with graphene, which is a very strong and lightweight material, then we can increase the strength of the metal while also reducing the weight. So let's say we do that for a car chassis. That would increase fuel efficiency while also keeping the car strong.
So one of the problems with graphene technology is that there aren't pathways of making large quantities of graphene. And we tried many different methods, but Jacob, one of our bright undergraduates, decided to take the graphene oxide and put it in a microwave.
It's pretty awesome. To have graphene work its way into technology would be super awesome, because I could say yeah, I was a part of that. I helped that happen.
Faculty and students working together is one way big ideas converge. Another occurs when Rutgers enters into a research partnership with businesses like Moretrench, a New Jersey-based industrial construction company with an ESOP culture. ESOP is an acronym which stands for Employee Shared Ownership Plan.
Employee ownership and profit sharing is an important idea because it involves average employees getting access to a share of the profits or a share of the ownership at the company where they work. And the reason why this is important is because for 3 decades, wages have been flat in the United States. The families that are doing really well are doing well because they get a share of profits, or they have some ownership in entrepreneurial startups or family businesses or such. And so the idea now is, if wages are flat, one way to rescue the middle class is to provide more opportunities for profit sharing and employee stock ownership on top of fair wages.
Since we've become an ESOP, revenue has grown 10 times. Number of employees, probably 3 times, maybe 3 or 4. And I think everyone feels more connected to their job. They're performing for themselves, but also for their peers. When we bring in a new employee, every other employee wants to support them, because if they're successful, we're all successful.
With a number of studies, we have found that companies that have employee stock ownership and various other forms of employee ownership tend to have higher productivity and better economic performance.
Everyone's rowing in the same direction. What's good for me is good for everybody else. Everyone has responsibility. It's not defined like the company. We are the company. So we solve problems in underground construction. We're 10 times as big as we were. It's employee ownership. It has to be.
The Rutgers Moretrench research collaboration is helping companies to grow and share their wealth. Meanwhile, a new app being developed by these 2 students may soon increase campus safety at universities around the country. Their big idea is called Safe Halo, a mobile app that ensures students never have to walk home alone at night.
Whether you're walking home from the library or a party, we've all been in the situation as college students where you'll just get on the phone with your mom, or you'll get on the phone with your best friend from a different university and just say, hey, listen, I'm walking home, can you be on the phone with me for 10 minutes? So Safe Halo eliminates that altogether because it's 2 people, 2 halos in person walking you home.
Safe Halo is really seamless to use. We were students are always on their phones. It would be really awesome to be at a party and just request a Halo while you're still in that party.
So the Halos are the student volunteers who've sent in an application, we've reviewed it, and then we've hand-selected them to specifically be the volunteers. So help us out on a Tuesday night, on a Wednesday night, every single night of the week. But they're the student volunteers that are walking the students home.
We don't realize, because we're so close to it, we work every day on this, so we don't really realize the impact we have until we have a student or a parent reach out to us and say, my daughter was always really concerned about this, and now she can use Safe Halo. Or I use Safe Halo and I've had this happen to me in the past, and I felt like this wouldn't have happened to me had Safe Halo been here. So that's kind of something that we're really, really proud of, is just the impact that we're having outside of Safe Halo.
Whether it's making a breakthrough with a microwave, using academic research to transform the way a business runs, or developing an app that enhances safety, big ideas are moving America forward, and they converge here at Rutgers, New Brunswick.